You know what? I'm not gonna lie when I say this, but I am a huge anime fan. Maybe a lot of you viewers out there or subscribers that are watching my video right now don't know this, but I am pretty well versed in the anime community. I love anime such as Cory in the House, Seinfeld, Family Guy, and Sailor Moon. Those are my top notch, top tier favorite anime of all time. Hey guys, welcome back to News to the Sonage, here to talk to you about some anime news. Now, once in a while, I like to bring up anime because I do have a bit of a passion for anime. I really love the craft. I really appreciate the art behind anime. And I want to talk about one of my favorite anime of all time, and that's One Punch Man. Now, if you all don't know this, but about maybe 2 years ago or so, it was announced by Sony that they're going to be developing a live action One Punch Man movie. And this can either go so wrong or so right if handled properly with care. Because if this movie's not handled with care, the guys that go to the conventions and cosplay as their favorite anime characters, they will head down to your headquarters, Sony, and they will bring their neckbeards and you up because you cannot mess up an anime such as One Punch Man. Now, adapting an anime can be quite difficult. It's going to probably bring a lot of trials and tribulations because honestly, let's face it, not a lot of things from animes can be successfully adapted into live action. And what those things are, I will go over in details in just a sec. But before we do that, be sure to like, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so y'all don't miss anything. I post videos on a daily, and I live stream once in a while. And we do a lot of Marvel content around here on the channel, mainly Spider-Man stuff. So we're talking a lot about Marvel Spider-Man 2 in particular. So if that stuff is for you, definitely be sure to like, subscribe, and click on the bell notification. It definitely supports the channel. So let's go ahead and read this article. Now, this is also coming from Superhero Hype, and Justin Lin will be directing Sony's One Punch Man live action movie. So if that name's familiar to you, he was attached to do the Fast 10 movies. Honestly, I think they should have stopped making that franchise like around the fourth one. I don't think there needs to be 10 plus movies on the Fast and the Furious, but anyways, tangent there. A few weeks ago, director Justin Lin dropped out of Fast 10 over creative disputes with Vin Diesel. However, Lin's next movie has already been lined up. Via Deadline, Sony Pictures has hired Lin to direct its One Punch Man live-action movie based on the hit manga series. One Punch Man is the story of Saitama, a man who is possibly the most powerful superhero who ever lived. As the name implies, Saitama can defeat almost any foe with just a single punch, and that's the problem for Saitama, because it makes his life extremely boring. Without the thrill of a challenge, Saitama doesn't find being a hero to be everything he had hoped for. Saitama also remains largely unrecognized for his heroism. The artist known as One created One Punch Man as a webcomic in 2009. Yusuke Murata illustrated the subsequent manga adaptation in 2012, and it quickly became one of the most popular comics in Japan. In 2015, the One Punch Man anime series was also a blockbuster hit with fans around the world. I myself am a huge fan of One Punch Man. Obviously, I have my preference for season 1 over 2. Season 2 is just not as good, but I can definitely appreciate it. I also had a pretty good time with season 2, but season 1 definitely hit me in the feels, and it was just such a banger of an anime. The animation in that anime is top notch. You definitely need to see it if you have not watched One Punch Man. I also read manga, so I don't really have a lot of manga, but I do have a couple of One Punch Man manga here, so I really like to read manga once in a while. I haven't really bought one in quite a bit. I tend to consume my manga by digital means now, so I just normally just download them on my phone and just read a manga once in a while whenever I can. But anyways, definitely check out One Punch Man. I think you're gonna love it. According to Deadline, Sony intends to begin production on One Punch Man by the end of this year. However, Lin will first work with Venom scribe Scott Rosenberg and Jeff Pinkner on a new draft of the script. Rosenberg and Pinkner joined the project in 2020. Lin will also produce the film alongside Venom producer and former Marvel producer Avi Arad. Now that's what worries me. This man should not lay a finger, let alone use a 30-foot pole to touch any film, because I swear to God, he does not deserve to make movies anymore. I don't want, just go into retirement, Avi Arad. Stay away from movies, okay? For now, no actors have been cast in the film or the leading role, but we can probably rule out Diesel as Saitama. Who would you cast as Saitama in One Punch Man? Share your casting picks in the comment section below. Now, One Punch Man can definitely work. Now, if you are familiar with a little film called Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, there are some anime references and inspirations used throughout the movie. Specifically, one scene that really caught my attention, and that's the character of Knives Chow when she made like this surprise face. It was animated, and I think Sony can do something with that, bringing like animation and mixing it with actual live action, or to do those silly emotes and silly faces that Saitama does really frequently in the anime. I think they can cast multiple different bald people to play the character of Saitama whenever he wants to emote or do a silly face. I'm not sure how they're going to pull that off, but they have the option of casting multiple people, maybe at least 3 or 4 actors to play Saitama whenever he wants to express a different face, just to sort of capture that silliness, that goofiness of like anime faces. When people like just make silly, goofy, weird, funny faces in anime, that's just something that cannot easily be replicated on screen unless they do it the right way. So I think it probably might be a little bit too expensive to cast multiple actors to play one character, or they can actually use some digital special effects and animate the face to create those funny expressions that we've seen in the manga and of course in the anime. But anyways, you let me know your thoughts. Who do you think should be cast as Saitama? And of course, what is your ideal cast for the entire One Punch Man crew? You comment down below with your thoughts. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so y'all don't miss anything. If you would like to help support the channel, you could definitely do so by super thanking me, clicking on the super thanks icon, which is the little heart symbol with the $ in the center. Definitely helps out the channel if you submit a donation. You can donate anywhere from $2 to $100, whatever it is that you want to donate. It'll definitely help the channel. Aside from that, your viewership and subscription also helps the channel out. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.